I didn't have an answer. I didn't know what to do, so I just kept doing what I knew, you know, is drugs and selling them and using them. And so I grew up in a Christian home, went to church, wasn't even involved in church and worship for years. When I was about 19, I started to hang out, I guess, with the wrong crowd, like we like to say. The wrong crowd at about 19. Things were going really good for me as far as church, business. I had everything. I had a business, I had a car, everything was going great. So I thought, like, you know, I got it going on, I guess, you know. So I was just prideful, and now I know that pride got me where I'm at, where I was. I started hanging out with more crowds, started drinking. I thought I had it under control for a long time. For about 2 years, I was a weekend drinker. I was still functioning, but that's how Satan works. It's exactly how he works. Is he starts with something really small, and when you get used to something small, and when you get comfortable with that sip of beer, when you're comfortable enough for that, he'll offer something else in your life. You know, that's what happened to me. I started using about 5 years ago, Oxycontin was a very popular drug. I started using that, and then I was spending a lot of money using that. Never thought I would touch a needle in my life. Heroin was a word that I was afraid of. You know, heroin. Never thought I was going to be doing it, and then a year later I started shooting up, doing heroin, and end up selling it for 2 years, and I thought I was really good at it. You know, at one point I thought I could, you know, I was. Now I know it wasn't me. The things that happened to me was God getting me out of the situation that could get me into big trouble. You know, I thought I was tricking cops or being smart, but now I know it wasn't me. It was God, and I came to a point in my life that I didn't know what to do, but at the same time, I'm 26 right now. At the same time, I've been on my own since I'm 14 years old. Going back to and asking for help wasn't an option for me, because the level of pride I had, it wasn't an option going back to my parents. So I kind of decided to just stick it out and just go with it, you know. And that's when Albert, he moved back here from Seattle, and he bumped into me. I guess he found me where I was at, and he asked me to pray for me. I didn't necessarily want it, but I just said yes to be nice, I guess. He prayed for me. 2 days later, I got arrested. That was a Monday. Wednesday, I got arrested. I get an immigration hold because I'm not a citizen. I'm not a citizen, even though I should be, but the lifestyle that I lived, I wasn't thinking about citizenship. So I get an immigration hold, I end up in immigration, I'm getting told I'm getting deported, and, you know, but, you know, I still didn't really turn to God all the way, I guess. I knew I needed to stop because there's no other way, I guess. But at the same time, my pride was still, you know, I was still thinking of doing it on my own, getting out and just continuing life, I guess. Albert was convincing me to go to rehab and I get out, but I was saying, okay, I'll go, and I was planning to go, but I didn't want to, And sometimes we have to do things in our lives as Christians, even though we don't want to, but we still have to do them. It's because I guess it was the right thing to do, so I just went. I didn't feel like going out of town, away from family, and just rehab period. I didn't know what I was walking into, And when I got there, I saw a group of guys that were all ex-heroin addicts. Two of them worked for Italian mafia. They were someone in their mind on the outside, I guess, sold drugs or whatever. And I saw how God changed their lives. And I was looking at them and thinking, I want what they have, I want what they have, and I knew that God could change them, He could change me too. And I guess I just surrendered myself to God at that point, and things just started to happen. It's happened fast in my heart and in my life. All in the lifestyle, the drug took me. All my relationships were broken, including my parents, my wife, everyone around me, And when I saw God, I guess restoring them so fast, not even restoring them, but actually improving them, I could see God working, even though I didn't deserve it. And that touched me. And I just want to say to the youth right now, if any of you is in a similar situation that I was, I can tell you one thing, there's nothing we could do that God can't forgive us. I know that because I did some bad things. Two people, I was just a bad guy on the streets. I was a bad guy. And I know, and God, if God can forgive me, He can forgive anyone. Right. I just want to encourage everyone here, if you guys have or are living a similar lifestyle, thinking that drinking is okay, I guess, and you guys have it under control, it's going to spiral out of control really fast for you if you guys don't stop. I can tell you that because it happened to me. And if you're at the point where you don't know what to do, just make one step to God, one step of faith, and He's going to take 10 steps to you and change your life, and you're going to be amazed the things He's going to do for you. Just want to encourage everyone to be